I wanted to talk about suppliers today. I want to talk a little bit about how do you find suppliers, because it's a common question people have. All right, so we'll just give it maybe 30 seconds or so before we jump right into the meat of the discussion. And I just want to say, good to have you here. We're streaming on the Facebook group as well as YouTube as well, which is great. So, all right. I should probably do a few more live streams than I do. Actually, what am I talking about? I do it every Monday. Monday and Wednesday I do live streams. So I just want to do a few more. I want to connect more, and I want to talk more about the meaty points that people have challenges with. And one of those challenges is finding suppliers, is making sure that they can find a good supplier. And some people are like, well, if I don't want to, how do I talk to Chinese suppliers if that's a country that you are wanting to do business with? How do I talk to Chinese suppliers? And I've got Alibaba here right on the screen. And do they speak English over there? Are they able to help me? And how do I negotiate? How do I get the best price? How do I work with this Alibaba thing? What if I want to work with a different country? What if I would want to deal with Thailand products or Balinese products? I've done Balinese products before. If I want to deal with those, how do I connect with suppliers over there? So I want to take a moment and I just want to walk you through how to use Alibaba, how to find good suppliers. And we might just get started. We'll just jump right into it. And I hope you're getting excited over 2021. I certainly am. Let's face it, 2020 has been a bit of a sucky year in a way. A lot of businesses have been affected. A lot of people personally have been affected, and it's something as an Amazon seller, it's actually something that's driven more people online. Which is actually a good thing. There's never been more people shopping online than ever before, ever, right? And there's never been more people online shopping on Amazon than ever before, because people were driven online. So I'm certainly looking forward to a better year, 2021, next year. I'm sure you are as well. And let's kick it off with finding some suppliers, shall we? So I'm on Alibaba right now, and I want you to follow along with me. And I wanted to show you a few different things, all right? Now, I want to just point out a few things. Now, on the Alibaba first page, you've sometimes got things like ready-to-ship products, right? And I've sort of just cover this real quickly. These are products that if you're in a hurry, if you sort of want to just ship something out real fast, put it on Amazon, that's an option for you, okay? Ready-to-ship products. And these are done within 15 days. They're ready to leave the facility, so they might have these sort of in stock or just sitting, lying around the warehouse, and they're really just wanting to ship it out real fast, okay? So these are products where you can jump on relatively fast, and you still got to do the numbers. You still got to make sure this particular product is doing some good volume on Amazon Australia or Amazon USA, depending on where you want to sell. But there's a lot more speed to products like this. Okay. Now you've got customized products. Now these are manufacturers that basically do other things. So they design your logo. They might put a particular brand on your particular product, right? And that goes with pretty much a lot of different things, right? With on Amazon, like all of these products here, you could ask a supplier to put your brand on these products for you. You can have your own brand of, shoes, or your own brand of, I don't know what that is, or your own brand of diamond luxury rings, or leopard print suits, right? You could really do whatever you want, put your brand on these particular products, but these products you probably can't, because these are ready to ship, and you might only be doing small orders. You might only be doing 50 units or 100 units just to test it out. And they may not put your brand. I don't think they would put your brand. You can ask. It doesn't hurt to ask. It's free to ask, but I don't think they will. So let me just walk you through a couple of quick things on Alibaba. So let's say, for example, you were interested in, let's just go napkin rings. I don't know, that just came up automatically. So let's look at napkin rings, all right? And let's say this is the product that you're interested in. You've seen it do some good numbers on Amazon. You're like, hey, what the heck? Let's just jump on and let's see whether or not this is selling or whether or not I can buy this on Alibaba. Okay, so you've got some nice fancy schmancy ones here that look branded. You've got little fancy ones there, horn, napkin rings. So what I want to do, you see here, it's got 500 pieces. Now, I don't want to order 500 pieces, and I would encourage you also not to order 500 pieces. I know it's cheaper to order bigger quantities, but as a seller, as an Amazon seller, and this is how I sort of choose products as well, and how I deal with the suppliers of my product range, I would never order 500 units or 1,000 units unless it's my second or my third order. I like to test the different markets. It's probably something that I get from my accounting background. I'm very conservative. I'm very risk averse, and I would prefer to order smaller quantities. And this is probably something I would suggest you do, and that is order smaller quantities. All right. So one way of doing that is up here where it says minimum order. You type in 50, and you click OK. And what you're basically doing is you're sorting this by the suppliers that are willing to do smaller quantities. So these guys, you could just buy one piece if you want. Now, I wouldn't buy one piece. I would probably buy 10, 20 pieces, right? This is a very small, lightweight product, so it's not going to weigh much. It's going to be quite fast and yeah. So, but yeah, these ones here, 20 pieces, 20 pieces, 20 pieces there. These ones here, 6 pieces. So you could they do smaller quantities. So I would encourage you to go to the side panel here and type in 50, because you just want to sort the suppliers that are willing to do business on a smaller scale. Okay, because you want to test the market before you want to put 20 up there or 50 up there and sell. Start seeing sales come in before you place another order. All right. Questions. By the way, guys, if you have questions, type them in the box below or type them in the chat box, all right? I'm streaming on a few different channels right now. So if you have any questions about finding suppliers, and while I'm doing it live here, I can answer your questions, all right? So jump on the chat, answer it, and I'll type back, all right? So type them in. Now let's say, for example, you're wanting to deal with, you wanted to choose napkin rings, and you're like, this is going to be my product. Another quick sort of technique is there's 2 ways to contact suppliers. Now, first of all, English is not an issue, all right? Most suppliers speak English, regardless of where in the world you're dealing with on Alibaba, right? Because they know Alibaba, there's a lot of English-speaking purchases, and they're going to make sure that someone speaks English. Now, in China, it's very prevalent, especially with suppliers. They've always got people in the office that speak English. All right, so you're going to always have a conversation with someone. It might not be the best conversation, but it'll be a conversation. You can discuss price, and you can discuss, how many you want to order, and whether or not you want your logo on that particular product. Now, you can contact us 2 ways. You can actually click on this, and you can contact this person by going to contact supplier, and you click that. And you basically send them an email. You can give them a call as well. That's actually quite good as well. You could do both. Why not? And it's quite a fast way. Well, it's a fast way of connecting with the supplier that you want to deal with this person. So let's say there's only one person or 2 people that only do this particular design on Alibaba. Then you just contact these people. You just send them an email. But let me tell you, there's a quicker way, and even you guys here in the group and students of ours, you guys, we teach this in a training, but some people still don't follow the training. There's a much easier way, and that's by going up here and scrolling down to submit RFQ. Okay, and this stands for request for quote, and you get multiple quotes within 24 hours. So it's kind of like, when they build a bridge, or the government builds a bridge or a road, they don't just go out there and choose anyone willy-nilly. They do a tender. So they say, hey, we're going to do a tender. Let's see who can give us the best price. And they wait for people to reply back, and then they jump on the people that, I suppose, give them the best price. So this is the same thing. So we're going to click that. And what you do is you enter as much information here as possible. So you enter the product name, you select the category, you select the sourcing type. So let's just type in napkins. It was napkin rings, I believe it was, wasn't it? Napkin rings. Select category. They will help you out here. Table decoration, napkin rings. Yes, that's cool. Oh, it's asking me to log in. Okay, I don't want to log in for this. That's all right. Sourcing type, you select. You can actually, if you want to put your logo on it, you put customized product. If you don't want to put your logo on it for now, because you're only ordering 20 units, then you can sort of select the other options, non-customized product. Let's say we're just going to put customized product here. Okay, and you can sort of put here, we want our logo on it, we want some packaging, and what else? Yeah, that should be right. Okay, sourcing purpose will always going to be, this will be retail. Okay, quantity, we only want maybe 20 units, because we want to test out 20 units. FOB is good. Now, unit price, this is a bit of a, you don't have to put anything here. It's not compulsory. Okay, the asterisk is not there. You don't have to put something there. If you know roughly what the price is going to be, so for example here, it's 85 cents to $1. What I typically do is I typically do sometimes 10% below their lowest price. And you'll be surprised, you can even go further, like 30% lower, right? So I might put in maybe 65 cents, 0.65. And yeah, so basically you would put in the price. Let's just put that. Actually, you know what, we could put $1 as well, but USD is correct. But that's what I sometimes do. It depends. I mean, they've got $1 here, but it depends what product you're going to be doing. But I might even put 65 cents there, and just see what they come back with. Now, there is a disadvantage of doing that. Sometimes if you make it too low, some suppliers go, oh, I don't know whether this person is serious about buying this particular product. So sometimes there's pros and cons to everything. Material, you can sort of see, I want iron or cast, or what else? They've got heaps of material here. We sort of want let's just do iron. Right. If you don't know the material, you can sort of do other, okay, and you can say I want it chrome plated. Maybe Christmas is coming up, and maybe I want to put maybe Christmas decorations on it. I don't know. I wouldn't do that, by the way. I would never make a product Christmas themed because you can only sell it during Christmas. Just a little tip right there. Feature. Yeah, sustainable stock, you could do all that sort of stuff. Now here's where you put the details. You put as much detail as possible. I would like my logo on the product. I would like my logo on the product. I would, customized packaging. Looking to order only 25 units. You put as much detail, I'm not going to fill this in properly right now, but you put as much detail as you possibly can in this area, and as much detail. But what's even more important is the photos, okay? Because English is not their first language, especially if you're dealing with Chinese suppliers. So the more photos you can put there, the better, because they can fully understand a photo much faster with more precision than writing out paragraphs and paragraphs and paragraphs of text. All right, so put as many photos in there as you possibly can. You can sort of see here, you can upload a sourcing document, you can upload files. If you have a video, you can upload a video, right? So basically, that's it. And then you fill out these details here, and then you basically click submit. And the advantage to doing this is it's much faster than contacting suppliers one-on-one, much faster. Okay, so you can reach out to 5 or 6 different suppliers individually and contact them. But when you do it this way, when you contact them this way, you might get 30, 40 suppliers contacting you who are ready to do business, wanting to do business with you. So there is a huge advantage to doing it this way because you're dealing with people who actually want to do business. The other way, you might be emailing individually 5, 6 different people, but they may be on holiday. They might not see the email, so you're sort of wasting effort a little bit, right? You can certainly you could actually do both. but I would suggest doing it this way first. So it's called the RFQ. You go up essentially to the top. Let's just go back. Let me just show you. You go to the top here, you scroll down to Submit RFQ, Request for Quote, and that's where your quote gets sent out. What you're looking for gets sent out to all these suppliers, and then they will come back to you. So it saves you a whole bunch of time. And I just wanted to share that real quick video with you guys today, and because it is something that's a big challenge people have is, how do I find a good supplier? And that's just one way of finding a supplier is by jumping on Alibaba. And Alibaba is in pretty much most countries out there. They've got an Alibaba for Australia. They've got Alibaba for Taiwan and Alibaba for Bangladesh, Thailand, Bali. So you can do Australian products, you can do Taiwanese products, you can do Balinese products, you can do products from Thailand. You can really do anything you want because they've got an Alibaba in different countries. All right. So, but yeah, it's just a very interesting. And you can sort of scroll down here and you can sort of see the different countries. You know, suggested location: Brazil, Lithuania, Russian Federation, the US. Right. So yeah, it doesn't have to be China. You can actually jump on different countries here. But yeah, hopefully that sort of answered a few questions about suppliers. And let's start planning your year 2021. And like I said, 2020 has been a bit of an interesting time personally for a lot of people, especially business owners. And a lot of retail businesses are suffering. Amazon sellers, on the other hand, it's actually never been a better time to start an Amazon business, and it's actually quite good because there's more people online buying online than ever before, and shopping online than ever before because everyone was driven online because of COVID. Everyone's locked down. Even here in Sydney, half the restaurants are shut, and this is a very sad state of affair, where it's a lot of places are shut, and there's a lot of businesses out there that are also shut, unfortunately. So it's a very interesting time we're in right now, but more people are on Amazon buying more than ever. So it's a good opportunity to start getting out the market, planning for 2021 and launching your product, your first product or second product. All right. So I'm excited about working with you in 2021. Keep tuned to some more videos coming out. Subscribe to us also. Subscribe to us on Facebook and YouTube as well. And look forward to helping you get started in 2021 launching your product. I'm excited if I'm launching a product, by the way, as well, because I might be doing that for quite a few people in this group. So I'm excited about launching your first product up on Amazon. All right. So have a fantastic day. Stay safe for yourself and your family. Look after yourself, and I'll talk to you real soon. Bye for now.